are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. Guys. Now, did I say this was important? This is important, and you will know why I am saying that, and especially people from Africa, Kenyans, where are you? I am calling you. Come on, guys. Yes, this video is for you, and this is about seeking asylum in the US through Canada. Okay, talk to all those people who are coming here in droves to seek asylum, and maybe this would be a very good opportunity for them. Okay, maybe, I said maybe this would be a very good opportunity for them. Guys, disclaimer, I am regulated in Canada. I practice Canadian immigration law. I do not practice the United States law, immigration law, okay? But I understand this act because it applies to both countries, but it has some differences, and that is why you really need to understand it, okay? Now, this is for education purposes only. Please do not take this as legal advice. Say Lois said A, B, C, D. If you haven't paid for a consultation, I did not advise you. Okay, guys? So if you want to book a consultation, you can always head on to my website, www.milelaimmigrationservices.ca. Book yourself a consultation, and I'll be happy to meet with you to give you immigration clarity, answer your questions, and even guide you on the best ways to come to Canada. Now, seeking asylum in the United States through Canada under the agreement that I talked about in a previous video called the Safe Third Country Agreement. And this is an agreement between these two countries, United States and Canada, whereby they agreed that whichever country you land in first, that is where you should seek asylum, except if there are some exemptions, and there could be exemptions for you. Why am I insisting on this video? And I actually did this video separately so that I address a lot of people. I know, between these two countries, Canada doesn't have a big population like the United States. And when I just look at back in my home country of Kenya, almost every family has a family member in the United States. Oh my goodness. You guys, when I was coming here, a lot of people were not interested, or rather they even didn't know about coming to Canada. Everybody is like, why don't you go to the US? Everybody goes to the US. Even myself, I have relatives in the US. Okay, almost everybody has a relative in the US. Okay, now you need to pay attention because with the recent visas that were approved for Canada, a lot of those people are coming to seek asylum, okay? And I'm speaking about that. I just have to be open and say, I know it's true. A lot of the people who got those visit visas, they are coming here to seek asylum. Now, what if maybe there's a lot of you who are coming to Canada because they got that visa, but they have relatives in the US. Like they have moms, they have dads, you have your siblings there. So why would you want to come stay in Canada while you could actually go to the US and be reunited, have your family with you? Okay, people? So that is why I want us to talk about this video, about this issue in this video, because if you can enter into Canada without seeking asylum, okay? If you can don't seek asylum, because the moment you seek asylum, you will not be eligible to go seek asylum in the US, okay? You'll have to ride through the asylum process in Canada until such a point, maybe years down the road, when you get the PR, pray to God you do, and the citizenship, and now you can join your family, you can figure out ways of joining your family or visiting them. But I've also consulted with a lot of people who tell me, Lois, you know what, my child is in Kenya, they have a visa to Canada, I'm in the US. My friend, your child can come and join you in the US because of the Safe Third Country Act, whereby we shall talk of the exemptions, and the US has 6 exemptions. Number 1, that person is a citizen of Canada, or they don't have a country of nationality, and is a habitual resident of Canada. Okay, that person, that's exemption number 2. Number 1. Exemption number 2 is that person has a United States spouse, son, daughter, parent, legal guardian, sibling, grandparent, grandchild, uncle, aunt, niece, or nephew who has been granted asylum, a refugee, and other lawful status in the United States, provided, however, that this exemption shall not apply to an alien whose relative maintains only non-immigrant visitor status as defined in the U.S. Act, or those whose relatives maintain only visitor visa status based on admission to the United States pursuant to the visa waiver program. Exemption number 3, if you have a U.S. spouse, son, daughter, parent, legal guardian, sibling, grandparent, grandchild, uncle, auntie, niece, nephew who is at least 18 years of age and has an asylum application pending before the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, the Executive Office for Immigration Review, or on appeal in federal court in the United States. Okay? Number 4 is if you are unmarried and you are under 18 years of age and you do not have a parent or legal guardian in either of the 2 countries. Number 5, either you arrived in the U.S., you arrived in the U.S. with a validly issued visa or other valid admission document other than for transit issued by the United States government to aliens, or being required to hold a visa to enter Canada, was not required to obtain a visa to enter the U.S. Okay, I know the wording is crazy. And number 6, if the director of USCIS or the director's designee determines in the exercise of unreviewable discretion that in its public interest to allow an alien to pursue a claim in the US. So that is under their discretion simply. It means that if they have the discretion to allow you to claim asylum or withhold your removal or protection under the Convention Against Torture in the United States. Okay, my friend, so those are the 6. So the most important one is if you have a relative. That's what I wanted to emphasize on. If you have a relative in the US, you may want to think twice about coming to claim asylum, because you could go join your family and you guys could be living together as you wait for your refugee cases to be heard, and you'll be at least reunited with your family member. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching, for sharing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.